All right, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with some big news for the UFC Strawweight division as a bout between Carla Esparza and Amanda Ribas is currently being targeted for UFC 256. Now, this was originally reported by MMAfighting.com. As far as I know, it is still targeted and not 100% confirmed yet. UFC 256 is scheduled for December 12th. The targeted headliner is a welterweight bout, title bout between champ Kamaru Usman and challenger Gilbert Burns. And the already scheduled co-headliner is a women's featherweight title bout between champion Amanda Nunes and challenger Megan Anderson. So, looking at the stats between these two, Tapology already has it as confirmed. However, I have not seen any other source confirming this fight as of yet. It is still targeted. But looking at the stats from Tapology, Cookie Monster Esparza coming in with a record of 17-6. Ribas coming in 10-1. Esparza on a nice 4-fight win streak. First over Verna Jandiroba a little over a year ago. Then she picked up a win over Grasso. Then Michelle Watterson. And then Marina Rodriguez. Ribas, meanwhile, is undefeated in the UFC with 4 wins over Emily Whitmire, then Mackenzie Dern, then Randa Marcos, and then finally Paige Van Zant just a little less than 2 months ago. Esparza is the elder fighter, 33 to Ribas' 27 years. Ribas is going to be the taller fighter though, 5 feet 3 inches, 160 centimeters to Esparza's 5 feet 1 inch, 155 centimeters. Also, Ribas is going to have a reach advantage of 66 inches, 168 centimeters to Esparza's 63 inches, 160 centimeters. So, big step up for Amanda Ribas. Possible hype train derailing fight for her here. Now, I'm going to probably get a lot of flack for this because Ribas right now is a huge fan favorite. But Esparza is a big step up. Ribas has no wins over fighters that were ranked at the time she fought them. The only ranked fighter currently that she's beaten is Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern is not, I'm sorry, she's another hype train as well. Esparza, though, has handed the first loss to like 3 fairly strong hype trains. First, she beat Cynthia Calvillo, handed Calvillo her first loss, or maybe second loss. Then she defeated Verna Jandiroba, who was an undefeated Invicta champ coming into the UFC. Very strong grappler herself. Then most recently, she handed Marina Rodriguez her first loss. Rodriguez was projected to beat Esparza as well. And a lot of people are going to say, but Chuck, you know, Esparza, she's just barely eking out these wins. She's just grinding them out. Well, so what? So what? She's winning. That's what's important. She's also winning as an underdog against a lot of fighters. And Ribas is going to come in here. She's probably going to be a big favorite. Let's see. 4 predictions, community predictions on this fight already on Tapology. All 4 of them going for Ribas. That'll probably gain even more. I would not be surprised if Ribas opens as the betting favorite. And part of that has to do with the hype behind her, and part of it also has to do with how people are going to bet. But this is a big step up for her. She's about to face the number 8th ranked fighter. She's number, I think, 12 currently. That's a big step up for a fighter who has never beaten anyone with a number next to their name. Esparza, we all know what she's going to go in there. She's going to go in there. She's going to barely strike. She's mostly going to look for the takedowns. But she's hard to stop with those takedowns. Ribas has not faced a wrestler on the level of Esparza. And you're going to say, but she faced off against Randa Marcos. Yes, she did very well against Randa Marcos. Did very well. Marcos is not as good of a wrestler. She is not as relentless with the takedowns as Esparza is. Esparza is a level above Marcos, even though Marcos does have that hometown decision win over Esparza. This is a risky fight that the UFC has booked Amanda Ribas in. She has a growing fan base right now. Beating Paige Van Zant actually did help her become even more popular. I was surprised. Usually it doesn't, but I think people were just so sick of Paige Van Zandt by then, but they were ready to, hop on a train of anybody that sent her packing. And she does have a nice personality. I kind of find it a little annoying. I don't think anyone would be able to stand it for more than 5 minutes at a time. Of course, Esparza's not always the most likable fighter either. Just a big, risky fight here for Ribas. I give her the advantage on the feet. On the ground, it's going to be a toss-up, and it is going to go to the ground. Esparza is going to be relentless with her takedowns. If I were Ribas, I'd try to take Esparza down. Esparza's going to have a lot more trouble off of her back than Ribas will off of hers, I think. A lot of people are saying, well, Ribas is dangerous off of her back with submissions. Yes, but Esparza is very good at stopping and shutting down submission. She's shut down several submission fighters that she put on their back. Excuse me. This could very well be the end of the Amanda Ribas hype train for now. I mean, this could come to a screeching halt because Esparza is not a well-liked fighter. And Ribas is, and everyone's going to be picking Ribas to win, largely based on that more than actual facts and information. I think a lot of people are going to be setting themselves up for disappointment. I'm not going to pick a winner yet. The fight's not until December 12th, so going to have plenty of time to do some tape study before then. I'll pick a winner closer to fight time like I normally do. So, those are my thoughts on this targeted fight. Not official yet, just targeted, at least at the time of this recording. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, likes are always appreciated. And if you like the video, please share it as well. And while you're at it, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to WMMAC Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.